So, are you pleased with the bike now you've actually seen it, Matt?
Yeah, I'm delighted to see it, Steve. Yeah, it's nice to sit on it and just get a little feel for what we're going to be sat on for a good few hours in a few months' time. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest, about it, but it's nice to get on it and just get a little first feel for how it's going to be.
If we can actually get that ride in that we're just discussing at Silverstone and get some miles under your belt, get familiar with it, I think you're going to find it such a comfortable bike. Once we're doing that long journey, it won't be a problem.
Yeah, well, I just had a GSX R600 for a little bit, and I found that quite uncomfortable for the roads. Until I got used to riding it, you've got to find the right position on the bike, haven't you, as well? And you get that by just having time on it and getting some miles under your belt. So it'd be nice to ride it down here at Silverstone, maybe on a little bit on the track and then around the roads around here, and get a proper feel for it.
I mean, the nice thing is, with it being a Lorenzo replica, your association with Jorge, I think it was fantastic that Yamaha managed to come up with it.
I've been lucky to work with Jorge quite a bit, and he's a really good lad, and he's seen the pictures. Well, he's ridden this bike at Isle of Man, so yeah, he likes it, and hopefully we're going to hook up with him in Barcelona on the way down, and he can give me a few points. It might be a bit too late by then. I hope it's all still in one piece by the time we get there. It's going to be good to just, spend a few days with a couple of lads who love bikes as well, because really I only got my licence last year. I did a big road trip on my own earlier this year over to the west of Ireland on a 1250, and it was nice for me to be on my own and just get the timing on the bike, but it was a bit lonely as well, to be honest with you. I was a bit I was thinking it'd be cool if I was just with a couple of guys that would make it a lot better.
Well, it's weird, isn't it? Because you get on a trip like that and you start feeding off each other.
Yeah.
And the nice thing on the trip, we're not going to plan too much. We'll know where we're finishing at the end of the day, but we're not going to know where we're going in between. And so you can just take it as it comes, and the three of us will have communication, which I think is ideal, and we can just say, do you know what, that road over there looks absolutely stunning.
Let's get on it.
Head in that direction. And
Sounds
just
good.
enjoy it. If we can stop in and see Randy and maybe meet up with Jorge, that would really be the icing on the cake.
Well, Randy, I used to live around the corner from Randy. I used to babysit for his kids, and he actually taught me to ride a motorcycle. I didn't even know how to change gears on a bike until Randy took me out on a little XR100. There's like a dry creek at the back of his house, and he took me out there and literally learnt to use the clutch and everything. So that'd be nice for me, actually. It'd be sort of full circle to go back there and in totally different circumstances, and with plenty of riding under my belt and really enjoying it.
I'd just like to point out that, and Matt's obviously waiting for me to say this, he was here at Silverstone, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and did actually get his knee down on, was it a school or a Ducati day, was it?
Yeah, it was the Ducati days. They had 2 days down here on the track, and I rode all the different Ducatis, and I just got a bit of time. I only got 20 minutes at the end, to be fair, on the 848, and managed to get my knee down, and like I said, got my knee down and got it back up again, which is crucial, isn't it?
I think actually in the whole scheme of things, it's getting your knee back up again that's slightly more important than getting it down in the first place. But I did like the fact that I think you must have tweeted that about 100 times in the next week or so.
Well, I just thought I'd get it out there.
By the way, Danny's in Guadeloupe, so he's filming in the sunshine for 5 months, and we're actually sat here and it is raining at the moment.
I'm sure he'd rather be here. I reckon he would.